What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Sunday, May 22nd. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Get yourself $25 on that first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Damian Lee, Andrew Wiggins, Spencer Dinwiddie, Reggie Bullock, and Steph Curry on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? Time to find out. First up at number 5, we've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He is 6,600, projected for 29.7 fantasy points. I didn't know if I wanted to round that up or just say 29.5. It doesn't matter. 56% of the time, he's in the optimal lineup. So you can see right away, we have a clear delineation on the top 5. Steph at 34%, Dorian Finney-Smith up to 56%, and so much of it is a minutes play. He's going to play 40 or more. I think 44 is on the table. 14% usage, that's nothing crazy, but you just start scoring points when you're out there for most of the game. 13.5, in fact, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal and a half, stock and a half, I guess I should say. 8% of the time, he's optimal at the captain. 48% of the time, he's optimal at utility. The price just doesn't match the minutes. He's not a per minute monster, not by any means. He's like a 0.75 guy. However, that's all you really need in a competitive game when you play 40 minutes. Next up at number 4, we're going to Jordan Poole. And this one's a spot where I think there's a lot of upside. 6,400 for Poole, projected for 29.5, and he's in the optimal lineup 57% of the time. I gave him 29 minutes. I don't think that's all that crazy, and I think he could potentially play more. If he gets hot, he's just going to stay out there. He's kind of self-fulfilling today, and his price tag makes that a lot easier. 10% of the time, he's going to be in the captain spot, 47% at utility. I gave him 25% usage. It's mostly points, 17 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, and a stock. But every extra minute Jordan Poole is going to be on the floor today is going to be because he's playing really well and obviously scoring. So I think his fantasy points are more valuable to him today because 6,400 for him to pay off 6,400 will take very little effort. We're talking about, I don't know, like needing 27 basically to be in sniffing distance of being in that optimal. That doesn't seem too difficult. At number 3, we're back to Dallas for Jalen Brunson, 8,400, projected for 38 in the optimal lineup 60% of the time. Brunson's in for 36 minutes. He seems pretty easy to project at this point. He's the secondary creator, 27% usage here, 22 points, 5 boards, 4 assists. Maybe you get a steal. 14% of the time he's your captain. 46% of the time he's in at utility. If Luka's not getting it done, you're going to have Jalen Brunson, that's for sure, but that doesn't seem tenable. You kind of just expect both of them to have to play well for Dallas to get one, but heading back to Dallas now, I think this makes Brunson look a little bit better, and that's why you see him showing up in the number 3 hole. Best value play you're going to find today on DraftKings is in at number 2. That's Maxi Kleber, 4,800, projected for 23, and he's in the optimal lineup 63% of the time. I gave him 29 minutes. He's just going to play as many minutes as he can without being in foul trouble. We got a lot more in game 2 than we did in game 1. 14% usage in 29 minutes here for me. 9 points, 6.5 rebounds, an assist and a half, a stock and a half, 7% likelihood at the captain spot, but 55% likelihood at the utility. When you have to roster Luka Doncic a lot, you need to save salary somewhere. If things are going well for Luka, it probably means the game is going well. And when the game is going well, I'm going to assume that Maxi Kleber has to be on the floor for that. So I think they run hand in hand. Love a stack of my top 2 guys, even though I haven't quite yet talked about number 1. Before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Your number 1 contender for today is Luka Doncic, 13,600, projected for 65 fantasy points, and he's in the optimal lineup 87% of the time. He's just on a completely different planet than everybody else. Look, Luka, projected for 65. Steph, projected for 44. We're talking about 20 extra fantasy points. There's no one else that could possibly be your number 1 contender. 38 minutes, 40% usage, 33.5 points, 11 boards, 8.5 assists, and 2 stocks. He's the optimal captain 39% of the time. That's more than Steph's just in the optimal lineup. He's optimal at utility 48% of the time. Even if you just took him individually, like you had to roster him as Luka Doncic MVP, or sorry, Luka Doncic captain or Luka Doncic utility, he would be 6th and 7th. That's insane. That's how good this dude is. He's on a completely different level. Unless this game is a 50-point blowout, if Luka Doncic plays 38 minutes, he's close to guaranteed to be in the optimal lineup. Don't overthink it. Luka Doncic is your #1 contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Sunday, May 22nd. FanDuel version is around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.